Hey, welcome to Sultan of Spirit. My name is Selda, and I'm going to do the weekly love reading for Taurus. How are my Taurans doing out there? Hope y'all doing pretty good. Let's see what Taurus have been going through and what energies are approaching Taurus in the next 7 days when it comes to your love life and love connections. Some of you, Taurus, are dealing with money problems, material problems. Some of you might have debt, codependency issues. Again, money problems, material, financial issues, problems. You're trying to find balance, or you're trying to you're trying to basically find balance in a situation where you feel like you were dealing with material, financial problems or codependency issues. Could be debt for some of you, and it makes you feel very insecure and unsure of yourself. It like drains your self-confidence and strength, inner strength, throws you off balance. So you're trying to find balance in the material sense, Taurus. Oh, cards are flying around. Alright. Oh. Yeah, some of you might be dealing with somebody who has codependency issues in a material way. Like, they may be like a very avoidant personality, like who just avoids conflict and problems rather than dealing with them or confronting them. They may be very irresponsible, not really good with money or boundaries. They may be unstable or untrustworthy. They could be extremely clingy and stubborn, especially in a financial, material, tangible way. Yeah, you feel kind of lost. I think a lot of you Taurus don't really know exactly what to do in the situation, how to balance it, or how to get what you want. I think some of you ran into some problems. There's a lot of pentacles here. A lot of pentacles. Yeah, you're earth sign, but still, this is a lot of pentacles. So I think a lot of you are dealing with financial problems or material issues. Some of you could be family and kids, but I think a lot of you, it's mainly about like material stuff. Money, jobs, property, home. Take it as it resonates. It's a general reading, so please take the reading as it resonates. Take what resonates and leave what does not. And always remember the situation can be in reverse, where you could be you could be working with the energy that I'm saying your person is, and vice versa. So take it as it resonates. I'm just going to read the cards as it shows up. Let me show you the cards. The central energy influencing you for the next 7 days, Taurus, is the Nine of Pentacles. So yeah, codependency issues, material problems. Some of you could be in some debt or went through some sort of financial material loss. It could be problems getting financial independence or securing financial independence. You ran into some financial problems. Again, could be some codependency issues you're dealing with. It looks like for some of you, your person is not very dependable, very trustworthy or stable. They may be too clingy, not really good with money, or not really good at respecting boundaries. And for some of you, you're dealing with somebody who's incredibly stubborn and set in their ways, and maybe even a little controlling. but again, in a material way. Your energy showing up as the Two of Pentacles along with the Strength card in reverse. Can you like read that? Yeah, there you go. So yeah, just like I mentioned before, you're trying to balance the situation, this problem, material problem, whatever it is. You're trying to find balance. You're trying to put in some effort and work out a solution, or again, you know, it's all about balance and juggling multiple things. And it has you feeling very insecure, very like you're being drained out of your energy or self-confidence. Like you don't really feel too confident. You might be a little worried. Might feel like powerless in your situation, no matter how much you try to juggle and find balance and try to find solutions. You may still, some of you may feel very powerless in this situation and very confused. You see how lost this dude looks? Like he's trying to find his way in this little forest or whatever. Some of you are feeling like you don't really know what to do in this situation. You're trying to find a way out. You're trying to find solutions and try to figure this situation between you and your person. Or maybe it's something that you're both mutually going through. For some of the Taurus, you and your person. But yeah, in any case, you feel very... And some of you feel very defensive as well. Like you're trying to fight for something. But yeah, in any case, I think a lot of you feel very confused and not exactly sure the path you're taking or thinking about taking is going to lead you to material prosperity. You fear like... Yeah, the Ten of Pentacles in reverse was probably one of the worst cards, the future cards for a Taurus, because it's like instability. It's like something, there's no prosperity, no trust, no stability, you know. You work, but you don't get what you work for in return. You know, could be debt problems, poor foundations of your home or relationship or financial situation. Some of you could be trying to move into a new home or something, because this is like a home and a family and with prosperity and stuff. So in the reverse, I think that you're worried or you're trying to avoid ending up in this situation. You're trying to find solutions. You're trying to find a way out. Or you're trying to avoid ending up in that situation. If you're already in this sort of situation, you're trying to find a way out or find a solution. If you're not, then you're trying to avoid it. But yeah. Also, I forgot to show you guys. Your person's energy, along with the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, was the Five of Wands in reverse. I'm sorry. So they're avoiding change, but they're also a person, like I said before, I think that a lot of them are not very responsible or dependable, and they don't really like to face confrontations or arguments or conflicts or dispute. They don't really like competition. So they're like in an avoidant mood, avoidant state. And I think that's causing a lot of trouble for you. They're being really irresponsible here and stubborn and avoidant. And again, for your person, Taurus, I have the High Priestess along with the Ace of Pentacles. Again, this person is not very responsible, or they're not really good at dealing with practical matters and issues or material issues. They may not really be this is not a dependable person with the High Priestess as well. Like, they're fickle. They show up when they want to and do things when they want to, when it suits them, and they disappear when it doesn't. And they may be really irresponsible, and due to this behavior, they miss a lot of opportunities, especially material, tangible opportunities. And for some of you, your person might be a very intuitive person, but again, they're good when it comes to emotions and intuition, but when it comes to responsibility, practical matters, material matters, they're not really responsible. I don't think they're really stable or dependable or trustworthy, because they're very avoidant, stuck in their ways, possibly stubborn, or just clingy and not practical people. Yeah, and you, Taurus, again, your energies are the King of Wands in reverse along with the Hangman. So, letting go. You might feel like leaving. You might be trying to take charge and really work the situation out, but the other person's not. They're fickle in and out. They're not really responsible. They're avoidant. They don't really express what they truly feel for think for some of you. For others of you, they're just very avoidant and fearful of conflict or competition. Yeah. And so for some of you, Taurus, you may let go of trying to take leadership, trying to take control of the situation and kind of throw your hands up, because you're trying to work the situation out, but I don't think you really know exactly the way to get out of the situation or problem or find a solution. Some of you might be very confused or very defensive, and I think a lot of you are just gonna leave it to the universe to deal with it, because some of you might feel like you're the only one who's trying here. But yeah, I don't think you feel very confident. I have both the Strength card and the King of Wands in reverse. So I think you're not really feeling confident. Some of you might experience some anger, difficult time controlling your emotions, your negative emotions, or unhealthy, insecure, your emotions that come from insecurity or fear or anxiety. You might feel like you're out of control. Some of you feel very powerless in this situation. Sadly, you feel very powerless, and so you just let go. And your person, like I said, they're good with emotions. I have an offer, here with the Knight of Cups along with the Ten of Cups. So this is somebody who definitely has emotions and feelings and love for you. There's an offer from them towards you, and it could be love, it could be compassion, it could be help, it could be healing, support. Pick and choose whatever applies. But this is a family here, so emotional fulfillment and happiness and joy. Getting together with people you have emotional connections with, like a family, friends, and so on. So I think that this is what they want with you. They want a home, they want a happiness, they want emotional fulfillment with you, and they are going to offer it to you. Even though they're not very practical, they're good with intuition possibly and emotions. But yeah, it seems like you're having to deal with the practical matters of your situation or partnership, Taurus. And finally, I have the Four of Wands in reverse along with the Eight of Swords. There's fear. There's fear about a home, about a commitment, about a tie here. You know how this card is there's a home here, and then two people with a connection, a tie. So it's a relationship, a marriage, a home. Something you guys are in this mutually together, and it's upside down. And then along with the Eight of Swords, so there's a lot of fear. I think for some of you, the situation you're in with your person, whether it's a marriage, a relationship, some sort of a bond, a tie, commitment, has become very stressful for you. And for some of you guys, it could be dealing with home. But yeah, it's feeling very stressful. You might feel very anxious, worried. You might feel trapped in your situation. You can't find your way out. You might be very prone to overthinking and feeling overwhelmed due to overthinking and worrying and stuff. Yeah, but it's not a good place right now for you, Taurus, sadly. So it seems like your person's offer, emotional offer, whatever that is, may not be enough for you to solve the problem or have you feeling more peaceful or secure. I think their emotional offer is not going to be enough. Can't be where you're doing you're taking on responsibility and dealing with things when they're only there showing you emotional support but not really doing their part in a practical sense. Yeah, it's not going to be enough. I think you need more than emotions or feelings and apologies and support and stuff. You need somebody to help you out practically or materially. Let's see what else is going on. Oh, a new opportunity. Let's see what else Taurus is dealing with. Some of you, Taurus, may experience indecision between you and your person. Like you and your person can't agree on something. You want or like something else, they want or like something else. But you both want the same thing, I think. On their side again, on your person's side, I'm getting like a lot of cups, a lot of emotions again. Yeah. Oh, there's still an avoidance here. So yeah, let me show you the cards. I have the Page of Pentacles that's influencing you, Taurus. So I think there is an opportunity, an offer, or a potential for something new here. But it's very slow moving and very little or immature. It may not be enough still. This could also represent like effort put in by, your person or whoever you need help from. But again, it's very little and very slow or very immature. And so it may not be enough, but it's still like an opportunity. It's still something being offered here. Or this might be what you have your mindset on, like something like new, something tangible, material opportunity or an offer or something you want that you're focused on. I have the Nine of Swords for you, along with the Three of Cups in reverse, Taurus. So it's like you're not really feeling joyful. You might be dealing with some people with like that gossip or like to, tell you things to get you all nervous and stuff. They might be talking behind your back. You might be dealing with some like negative people, emotionally negative people that try to piss you off or make you anxious or nervous, or overwhelmed and stressed out. They might try to stress you out, but I don't think it's working. You have your eye on the prize. Whatever you're working towards, whatever you need or want, this material, tangible start or opportunity or whatever it is you want, Taurus. Could also be children for some of you, could be property, could be a new job, could be many things. The thing is, it's tangible and material. So some people are trying to like really get under your skin, Taurus, but it's not working. Good. Good. And yeah, it could be your person, but I think for a lot of you it's other people. It could be a third person around that's like, trying to get under your skin, or your friends or other people, colleagues, I don't know. Take it as it resonates. Yeah, for your person, I have the Two Cups in reverse along with the Ten of Pentacles. So yeah, stability, security, prosperity, a new home, strong foundations, being trustworthy, having or building a family, but the Two Cups is in reverse. So I think that there is disagreement. Like you guys can't meet at a common ground. You two might want or like different things and have difficulty agreeing on what, how to get this, whatever you want, prosperity, fulfillment, whatever fulfillment, tangible material fulfillment is for you. It may not be the same for them. So you two might have different ideas of what you feel like will be, in the material sense, fulfilling to you. And there might be like indecision or disagreements and butting heads. But you're taking action because you feel so restless, Taurus. You will take action, whether it's verbally or you actually go and do things and put an effort. You're not waiting around. You really want to get to the bottom of this, solve, try to find a solution. I don't know, your situation, whatever you're trying to get or what you want or what you consider that will be fulfilling for you, you're definitely taking action for it, towards it. And because you feel so restless, you can't just sit around and wait. And your person, Taurus, I have the Ace of Swords in reverse along with the Ace of Cups. They're offering a Ace of Cups, emotions and feelings, but when it comes to Ace of Swords, the mind, reason and logic and clarity and communication, not so much. It's like, I think there's a disagreement here. It could be between you and your person, Taurus. It could be where them and somebody else can't get along or find a common ground. I don't know, but take it as it resonates. But like there is an offer or a new opportunity, a new start emotionally, but mentally it's like they don't agree. They can't really see the reality of the situation. They're having trouble being logical, reasonable, or open, or clear. Their emotions are there. They definitely want something. They could offer you support and help again, emotional support, apology, compassion, love. There could be a new opportunity they offer you. But again, it's not really rational or logical. They may be overlooking something. Or they may be very stuck in their ways and they still keep thinking with the old pattern of thinking they have. Since they seem like, for some of you, you're dealing with somebody very stubborn, at least right now or in this situation. But yeah, they're offering emotion, but when it comes to clarity or being rational, no, they're not. Or there could, for some of you though, it could also be, like I said, an indecision, where you love it, but it's just like something's not right about it. It could be like this partnership that you or they think this way, where they have emotions, but they think that something's wrong, something's not right. There might be lack of communication, of clarity, being rational and logical. Or there may be like disagreements when it comes to the way you think, but you mutually do love each other. And for others of you, it's like both of you might like be undecided because your person just likes something, but they're undecisive because it doesn't really make sense to them. This is really confusing. But yeah, there is like indecision over here, or imbalance. Yeah, imbalance. With your person's energies, Taurus. And finally, your cards that are influencing you again are the High Priestess and the Knight of Swords in reverse. Ooh. Some of you might cut communication off from each other. Watch out, you're not dealing with somebody who likes to lie and manipulate emotionally, or they just like very emotional but very irrational. Yeah, watch out if you're dealing with somebody like that. And for some of you, Taurus, like you could be equally cutting off communication from each other and not really want to talk. even if you're around each other, you don't really want to talk. And it's very like, I think you're going to really finally listen to your intuition, Taurus, when it comes to this situation. And you still might keep to yourself your thoughts, your words. You might really, just hold it in here. Just hold it in here. Not really share it. The communication between you two could be very on and off, very little, very controlled, or none at all. Again, could be some deceit involved. So be careful. Yeah, I think eventually you're going to let your intuition lead you out of this situation or through this situation. Especially if you feel confused, I think that's the best thing to do too. So your person, in order to find some balance and peace, or come to an agreement, find a common ground, it's like they're going to isolate themselves. They might need some time to think, to really like consider things, or they might be avoiding. For some of you, your person's going to take some time to themselves and really isolate themselves to find some balance and peace and think things over and try to find a solution or common ground. And for others of you, your person instead might avoid being alone. They might fear being lonely or alone. And so they're trying to find balance, but like, yeah, there's like a sense of avoidance here. They don't like being alone, left alone with their thoughts. Because eventually the last card, Judgment in reverse, to me over here, that's like avoidance. There's still like you or your person or somebody's now looking at the situation in a realistic way. Like there could be indecision, avoiding making a decision to move forward. It could be also they're avoiding or you're avoiding seeing the situation for what it is. It's like the Judgment card can also represent awakening, clarity, or looking at things in a completely new way. And there's an avoidance of there, being stuck in an old way of thinking. So take it as it resonates. But this was your weekly love reading, Taurus. If it does resonate, if it did resonate with you in any way, please like the video. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel before leaving. And thank you for watching. I'll see you guys soon again. Bye-bye. Take care.